I'm going to use this video to show you how you can create and publish low or no content books on your own. It's going to be quick, easy, and using mostly free software to create everything you'll need to start this passive income stream for yourself. If you're new to the channel or new to passive income, welcome in. We're glad to have you here. We publish easy to follow videos that help our viewers find new sources of income and expand on their journey to financial freedom. Where I publish Ghostwriters, a small publishing company that publishes hundreds of books on Amazon, KDP, Audible, Ingram Spark, and more. If you want more information, just make sure you click the subscribe button down below and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video. Now, without further ado, let me get into today's video. We are going to start with a design. That design is going to be 9x6. So what we've been using is 6.125 by 9.25. And we do that so that the margins on Amazon KDP don't cut off anything important. So we have everything properly done. And if it is, and Amazon will go ahead and properly resize it down to exactly 9 by 6. So for this, we're going to be making lines. So the quickest and easiest way to do that is you're going to go to the text. We're going to hit this body of text. And we're going to drag it right here. So that's at the top of this here. And then we're just putting an underline straight across. Like that. All right. We're actually going to make it a little bit bigger so it goes past the page. Just that much. And there. Okay. So we don't want to do black because the journal lines won't be black. We're going to do like sort of a lighter gray. And instead of having to do that, you're just going to hit copy and Control V, paste. And as you see, it only takes a couple moments just to Control V, bring it all the way down. I'm going to do this real quick. Okay, so as you can see, everything is going past the side. So the reason I do that is that there's no little gap. So I like to double check. And what I'll do is I'll scroll to the side and make sure everything is showing up nice and uniform. Because the next part would be a little bit annoying to have to go back and do. I'm going to speed through it, but if I can explain this to you, essentially, you saw me hover over this before, we're going to hit duplicate page. Now, look this over, like I said, make sure everything is what you're looking for. I do want to leave a little bit of a margin at the top. So we're going to hit duplicate page. And it's going to duplicate the same exact thing over and over. Now, we make 120-page journals. However, with the free version of Canva, it doesn't really allow you to make that large of a PDF. Now I'm going to show you how to do that very simply. Again, you don't have to pay for Canva to do this. There are reasons to pay for it, but this is not that one. So I'm going to power through this, get up to 100 pages, and then I'll continue with the explanation. Okay, so as to not bore you, I did go ahead and make 100 pages. As you see, now that we've had 100 pages, the duplicate page button has grayed out. like I said, you can't do more than 100 pages on a single PDF, but since we have these 100 pages done, and this book is, the interior is going to be ready. So we're going over here. We're going to hit download. I hit the little dots on the side, but bring you to download. We're going to do PDF print. This makes a high quality multi-page document. For this one, we're going to hit all pages. We're going to just download that one. Now, you can change this so that your file comes back as a different title. We will go ahead and download this PDF. I've got that one downloaded, so we're going to hit download again. And like I said, we're going to do 120 pages. For me, the easiest way to do that is we're going to do another PDF print, and I'm just going to select the first 20 pages. And that is a little tedious, but not terrible. It just takes a moment because you're only hitting the button 20 times. Now, what we have done is, since we make a lot of the 120 ones, but I will make larger ones, longer ones. So what I do is I do this exact same method, and instead of 20, I'll do, say, 25. So that I have the original file, which is 100 pages, the next file, which is 20 pages, and the next file, which is 25 pages. So on our next one, I'm going to show you what I do, and we're going to go ahead and hit done and download this first 20 pages. And it's going to come as a second file, and I'm going to show you that here in a moment. So here, we have this one and we have this one. So we're going to open this up. I will show you the PDF file. And this is what it looks like. So as you can see, of 100 pages, and this one is of 20 pages. So the next website we're going to go to, and that is to circumvent the Canva Pro necessity, is going to be smallpdf.com. Let me type that in. Smallpdf.com. So we're going to hit this here that says merge PDF. From device, I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to take these two and drag them in. We're taking these two, and we are merging this PDF, download, and as you can see, merged. So this is 120 pages. Now, Small PDF isn't free. It is another subscription page. What I have done is I currently have a free trial, but with the free trial, you can merge. And if you do a little bit of this work up front, since these are low to no content books, you can reuse these files for multiple journals with different covers. You can always add like a title page or some other things to the front of the book to make them unique. But as this is a 120-page journal that you can now use for a few different journals of your own. And with this, you're going to go ahead, and this is what you're going to upload, this file here, to Amazon KDP. So in this next part of the video, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to make a cover for your journal. And I'm going to do this as low cost as possible. We do use a website called Vecteezy. And Vecteezy it's a vector site that you can get artwork that when you pay for the pro version, it will pay for itself in terms of these journals. It's going to allow you to use that licensed vector art. Other options, of course, include hiring somebody off of Fiverr like we do for our regular covers, or using something like Etsy or commissioning your own artist to get this art done that way, Vecteezy has been super easy and honestly super versatile. There's a lot of options. We'll make sure to link it down below so that you have the website too, and you can make an informed decision on the best way for you to get your art. So the next thing that needs to be done is the cover. Now, in my last video, I showed you how to get this cover template off of Amazon KDP back office, and we put it into Photoshop, but you can use it perfectly in Canva. We did a little work with that, and I'm going to show you here. So we do 6x9, 120 page count, and white. So you download that cover. Yes, here it is. I actually already have it opened up in Canva on a 12.52 by 9.25 canvas, and that's going to show you this is a 6x9 for both sides plus all of the margins. So I'm going to get some art and we're going to figure that out. What we're going to do, we're going to open up Vecteezy. I've already picked out my art here. You're going to download this. Okay, since we're going to be using a little bit of this side stuff, make sure you get a full picture of my screen. Now, don't worry about this going over the sides. That is not going to show up, but as you see, we have the art. I'm actually going to pull it to the back, and we are going to use the transparency to get an idea of what this looks like in terms of the cover template, which is super easy. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using this as a full cover art, and I am going to go to Elements, Free, and we're just going to use a box here to make the middle bit look right. So this has Snap To guides, which is wonderful. You did see it earlier in the video. I'm actually going to make this a bit smaller. I want it to be the right size. There we go. A little bigger, actually. Okay, so as you can see, this is what the cover currently looks like. Now, I personally want this to match just a little better, so I'm actually going to go into the colors menu here, and it'll actually pull the colors from your art, which is wonderful. And depending on what you're looking for, the green was pulled from there, but kind of like this gray a little better. Now, I want this is going to be a composition notebook, so I'm actually going to want it to say composition notebook so it looks like other covers that are popular. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take another box, put it here. I'm going to get that a little smaller. All right. I want it again. I want it white. I'm going to use this to give it a little bit of a border. Now with this border, it does want to be there we go. And take the border, make it stand out as well. Okay. So I'm going to do this design part real quick. So at this point, we actually have this still here. So you can see that everything is within the margins. I'm actually going to move this forward just to double check everything. But there we go. So nothing should show up on Amazon as an issue with this cover. Everything is within the margins. There's no text on the side. If you wanted to put the text on the side, which for this one I'm not going to, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Super easy. So we're going to go ahead, again, this little one, and we're going to shrink it down. And we're going to add the word notebook. There we go. I'm going to bold this. I'm going to use the same font from the side, and we're just going to turn it. Oh. Oof. Okay. And until it says 90 degrees, we're turning it. And now this can go right here. I'm actually going to zoom in to get a better look at it and get it perfectly in there. And I'm going to change this color to that same blue, the lighter blue. And then we're going to take the transparency and drop it right back down. So the only thing with the side text is you're going to want to make sure that it does fall within this white area. Because this is over 100 pages, you absolutely can put text on there. And let's zoom back out and see how this looks. There you go. You can put this text just about anywhere up here. Make sure. Actually, not there. There we go. So within that, there you go. Whatever works for you. For this design, I don't think I'm going to go with any text here, but this would be what it looked like. So at this point, you're going to want to download it. Just like we did before, we are going to PDF print and we're going to download. This is going to give us a PDF that we can upload straight to KDP. You can see it is in here. Composition notebook. So now we're going to upload this to Amazon and we're going to see what kind of things show up. This should take no more than 2 seconds, so I'm going to zip along on the upload process here. Okay, so like usual, you are in the back office on KDP. You've already put in all your information. We're going to do another video on publishing these books, but we're just going to double check and make sure there's no any issues in these books on just the Amazon, like, double check. We're going to upload, and then we got to upload the cover file. Now this is going to take a few moments. The first time we did it, it actually did take a little while for the launch previewer to actually work. So just be patient, wait until Amazon converts your files into their system, give it a couple moments, and once this is ready, we're going to go into the launch previewer and we'll come back when it's ready. Okay, now that it has finally come through, we're actually going to scooch this over a bit. Now that you can see, there are a couple little issues here, and we're going to have Amazon scale it down. Easy as that. It's just a little bit bigger than their settings want to allow, so they scooch it down a little bit, and it is approved. And there we go. And for this part, that's all that takes. Now we're going to go through, we're going to put up the pricing, we're going to work on all of that. Otherwise, this is ready to go. Okay, so other than that, I don't have anything to tell you about these journals. It's a fantastic stream of passive income that you can add to your other books. It's definitely worth checking out. I'm going to put up another video soon on how to make grid or dot grid interiors for your books, and it's going to be really similar to what we did today, but it's a slightly different technique, And in the future, we're also going to put up a video on how to publish these books specifically. I know today we went over just a little bit of how the approval process works in the back office with these. But other than that, first off, good luck. I'm sure this will be a great source for you guys to make some extra money. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, leave us a comment, ask any questions you've got. And if you want consistent content on how to make passive income or updated content as we learn and grow as well, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. So, all right.